Hey, Bob Morrow here. I did a video yesterday in my car and got a tremendous response. Thanks so much for that. And one person actually asked a question, so I'm going to answer that now. I don't plan on doing videos on my car very often because I think they're kind of unprofessional, and my daughter tells me I shouldn't be doing this and driving anyway. Kids. So I'm only going to do this maybe once. The question was, how do you win in bidding wars? Well, as a real estate agent, you can appreciate that I get into a lot of bidding wars. And we've come up with kind of a formula, or at least I have, and I'm sure other agents do too, but mine is very successful, and I win a lot of bidding wars because of it. And that is this: if you have clauses in your conditions in your offer, such as inspection, financing, they're each worth about $5,000 to a seller or the seller's agent, more importantly. And if there are competing offers, let's say there's 3 other people competing for your house, each one of those offers is worth $5,000. So what that means is if a house is listed at $399, which often they are because an agent is trying to create a bidding war, the house is probably worth more than that, and hopefully your agent tells you that. But let's say we're going in, and we really want to have our conditions of financing and inspection. I would probably try to talk you out of that, because when in a bidding war, you really want to put your best foot forward, and cash offers usually win. However, we also understand that some people are just scared to death, and they're going to want those clauses, so we're going to allow you to do that. But they're worth about $5,000 each. So now, because you're putting in those clauses, I'm going to say, well, look, you're going to have to offer at least $410 just to offset that person that's going to come in with a cash offer at $400, which is the list price. Then we're going to say, well, there's 3 other people offering, so $5,000 each, that's $15,000. You need to be on top of that. So now we're at $425. People look at me kind of strange, but I'm saying, look, you're in a bidding war. The house is probably worth more than $399 anyway, because that's what an agent does. It's probably worth $440, maybe $430, something along those range. So if you're going to offer $425 and you get it, it is still a good deal. Now, some people will get highly emotional, might say, I want the house, I don't care, $50,000 over. I would say, well, you don't really need to do that. You may not need to pay that much, but they really want the house, so go ahead and do that. Those are, people who are buying for themselves, and there's a lot of emotion involved. Investors, of course, would never do that. Investors also usually want to have the inspection clause kept in. They're usually okay with financing out, but inspection they want in. More on that later. I try to talk them out of it, and I'll tell you why in another video. But anyway, that's your bidding war. So if you want to win, you have to not only look at the list price, but if there's a competition, everybody should be over list price. If you're going under, then that means the house has a lot of issues, a lot of problems. Mostly investors are going to be involved, and you might get it for below list price. But the odds are you probably won't. You're going to be at least list price is going to sell for, most likely above that, and you can pretty much, using my formula, tell how much higher it's going to go based on how many people are involved. Hopefully that helps.